Lava Loon just got a massive buff in the meta. Balal is back, and I've got top 3 decks for you to use as a Lava Loon player. Let's get into it. Starting off with the first deck, it is the Goblin Cage Lightning deck that I showed you in a couple of videos ago. This is really powerful. It's still pretty strong. The reason Lava Loon got a massive buff is because the goblinstein did receive those 3 nerfs I talked about in the last video. In case you don't know what they are, I'll pop them on the screen now. But this is the deck that I don't know who made this thing. I saw Fluffy Potato play it, and it kind of gained popularity. A few other good Lava Loon players just started using it. Lightning is really important in the meta, and everybody's just kind of using lightning in their decks to counter, whether it's the Goblinstein or Evo E-Drag, which is kind of flying under the radar. Also, a lot of decks right now are using multiple air cards like that. So all I'm going to do here is just arrows, and then he's going to use his ability, and he'll get his like 500 damage, and we move on. But anyways, I am pretty low on ladder. Honestly, I've just been stinking up like my gameplay every single time I stream. I don't know what it is. I just tilt every single time I stream. It's not fun. I don't know what I'm doing wrong really either. It's not like I'm just getting mad or frustrated. I don't know why I can't push. I'm gonna try and figure it out. I'm really gonna try and look at the VODs, maybe see what the issue is. But I think we're going to push up pretty soon, whether it's off stream or on videos. I usually always play really well when I'm making videos. It's just when I stream, I don't know what it is, dude. If you guys have any ideas, then let me know, of course. But I don't want to put that burden on you or anything. So. Unfortunately, oh, never mind. I thought he was going to hit the ability for a second. He doesn't hit the ability, and that should mean that we're going to get a little bit extra damage. We should be able to probably tower trade here as well. So that's a fine outcome. Oftentimes, I can't not stutter. I can't not stutter. My mom put delicate work into fixing Balal for me. He's a bit high right now, but that's where he should be. He deserves that spot. And it's a bit unfortunate because sometimes I hit him. And now I can't hit him at all because he's hanging on by a thread. Literally. But not really. Like, okay. He's literally hanging on by a thread. If I hit him, there will be no fixing him. So we can't hit Balal. But anyways, I'm just going to try and figure out what's going on with my stream gameplay. It's just atrocious. Like, honestly, it's pathetic watching my VODs back. It's just pathetic. Like, I don't know. Nobody wants to watch just the way I'm playing and the way I'm acting. It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. But yeah, I mean, as far as this deck goes, some tips that I've gotten for this deck are, that you want to play pretty slowly, pretty passively. Tower trades, if you are 100% sure, go for it. But I would err on the side of caution. I just play really softly and defensively because, after all, lava, lightning, flying machine, Skydrake pushes, you're not going to get that type of elixir in single. So you need to make sure that in double elixir, you're getting those big pushes down. And you need to, get to double elixir to be able to push into double elixir. Here's our second deck. I actually found it first from Rakan, Lava Loon minions, Fireball arrows. I probably am the most uncomfortable with this variation of lava because I have the least experience with it. I just never play Inferno minions or Fireball arrows, so excuse me if the gameplay's a bit rough here. we're gonna lock in, man. This is the deck I found from Rakan. I'm not sure if he was the first person to start playing it this season, but he was the highest player I saw initially with this deck. So we're just gonna, dude, don't tell me we're facing, we're gonna be facing RG, bro. RG is an interesting matchup. But the Inferno Dragon this deck's really weird, honestly, because the Inferno Dragon just kind of like, it's your crutch. It's like your crutch. You can't do anything without the eye drag, and it's kind of annoying at times, but like that's the best way to explain it, is you just can't push without the eye drag here. So we'll go arrows, kill that, and then we'll go minions. They should help us save the tower here and get a little bit of a counter push going. We'll save the tower at like 1 HP. That's fine. We could just balloon. Honestly, I'll probably go bomber here just to kind of defend against some damage, and then we'll go balloon later. I mean, you got to just kind of play this matchup really weirdly. With this deck, it feels like half the time you have no defense whatsoever. I mean, honestly, if you guys, like, if you're in mid ladder and you face a lot of air counters, I might recommend this deck more. Personally, I think it's just great at offense. It's such a good offensive deck. Like, you have Fireball, arrows, Lava Loon is just so strong. But defensively, this is a complete garbage deck, bro. You have to completely rely on the Inferno Dragon. You can't flawlessly defend almost anything, and so it's just a miserable experience half the time. At least that's what I've seen. Defense is just solely Maybe if your opponent doesn't have arrows, you can get value out of the minions, but if minions just, I find it like they don't get value half the time, but maybe that's just me being a minions hater. I don't know, man. Like, I might just be a minions hater. Now, I try to stall him for as long as I can so he couldn't open up the king tower, but unfortunately, it's going to happen one way or another when your tower's at 100 HP, because the lack of defense is coming back to haunt us. We'll go bomber up here in case he goes like skeletons or something to distract. I thought he might get the Inferno off for a second, but he decided not to do that. So let's see if we can get a fireball on both the phoenixes. Doesn't look like we're going to. Usually people will stack phoenixes, so I'm a little surprised he didn't do that. Ignore the arrows. We'll just go minions over here so he can't fisherman pull the thing, and this should target king tower, right? Did I misplace it? I think I misplaced it. Usually if you maybe place it to a tile to the left, you'll be able to activate the I'm gonna waste my evo bomber here. Okay, he just logged anyways, whatever. But yeah, I mean, usually if you place it like one tile to the left of what I did, you'll be able to retarget the RG completely. So I would try that, guys. I would actually try that. I know I messed up the placement, but it's really good play. I actually learned it from Dominic, so shout out to Dominic. But yeah, I'd recommend doing that play. This guy just let the Valkyrie do 1 billion damage to his tower. But yeah, I mean, every time you play this deck, you're going to look like a noob. It's going to be sloppy, but you're going to get wins with this deck. It's just very, I don't know, weird. You guys are probably familiar with the last deck, Classic Lava Loon, and I don't really know if this is officially back. Like 10 minutes before I sat down to record this video, it was initially going to be just like a video I'm pushing with the Goblin Cage lava deck. I don't even need to, bro, what are we doing, bro? I need to push, man. I need to push. But yeah, this deck is like, surprisingly, somebody used it to push the top 10. And it's not like they just played like 8 games with it. Arsenic actually pushed the top 10 in the world with this deck earlier today. I don't know really why he's playing Classic Lava Loon, or if Classic Lava Loon's really back, because I haven't seen a single other person play it. But hey, I mean, the fact that he's beating some of the meta matchups, I don't know if he maybe got on a lucky streak, or if the deck is actually back, but definitely try it out. Let me know what you guys think about the deck, because I mean, honestly, I just don't have enough sample size to tell you if this deck is back or not. It's just the fact that somebody has played it like 250 games with it and got to top 10 shows you that the deck is usable. So as for how it deals with the Goblinstein, the only thing I can think of is Fireball, Evo, Zap, because that's kind of what confused me when I was looking at it. He was beating some Goblinstein decks I saw on API, and it was like, well, you know, that's the typical reason you see lightning or fireball arrows right now in lava decks, is because you can't kill Goblinstein. So Fireball Zap, I mean, Fireball Evo Zap kills it, but honestly, you just maybe have to play with this deck to see if it's really back or not. But I mean, hey, we'll do some testing. Probably maybe on stream. I don't know. Like, I play horribly on stream. I really got to figure out what I'm doing wrong on stream. But I mean, yeah, it's just something I got to figure out, man, because I'm playing terribly on stream recently, and it's been a thing that I've done for a long time. And I start playing bad, and I start getting angry because I'm playing bad. There's multiple reasons, you know. Obviously, losing sucks, but at the same time, I just don't know why I have such a fall off when I play this on stream. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't know what the cause is. Again, like I brought it up in the first game. It's just confusing to me. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll probably go Skelly Drakes here just because I was assuming he might try and do like a Magic Archer interaction there. We got a King Tower activation, which is pretty nice. I don't know if that's going to really help me, but we'll see. I'd like to try and... Okay, I'll just take this Fireball, to be honest. I say this often in some of my videos. It doesn't come up in every video, so I don't say it in every video, but usually there becomes a problem when you start, like, letting him get Magic Archers on the board and you can't Fireball them immediately. That's kind of what's happening to us here. It looks like we're going to have to take this Fireball. He's just going to Tornado to King Tower, maybe. He doesn't have King Tower activated, so he Tornadoes back. Okay, that's interesting here. If I was in my prime, I would have zapped to get the Lava Pup targeted by the tower, and I would have won right there. I'm gonna win anyways, but my prime, it's just, I'm off, man. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, those are plays I should have known. Like, that zap would have killed that, or would have retargeted the tower to get it targeted on the Lava Pup, would have got me a balloon hit. I don't know, man. Something's off. I really don't know. Let me know what you guys think. These are the top 3 lava decks to use in the meta. Hopefully I'm going to have a successful push with it, whether it's off stream or on stream. I hope you guys enjoy that. Max those decks. I guarantee you're going to have some success in this meta, and it'll get better even when the Goblinstein gets nerfed again, because he's definitely going to get nerfed again.